What's up, everybody? Welcome to the weekly Rocket Nation call. I am Brian Bachman, not in my conventional habitat, and I'm really excited to present to you our guest speaker for the week. But first off, we're going to do a little bit of announcements. I hope you guys' Super Saturdays went amazingly, because ours was. It was really great. We had some amazing experiences. Got to meet some really awesome coaches in our area. I know if you went to agree, next time, already commit January 9th, be there and get your coaches there. So the Diamond Retreat, the Rocket Nation Leadership Retreat, starts tomorrow. We're really excited. We're actually out to dinner right now with two of our star coaches, so we're treating them and having a great time, and it is awesome. I'm so pumped for this week. Okay, so keep an eye out and know that you can totally be here, and life can be amazing if you want it to be amazing. So that's cool. Know that the Rocket Nation Cruise Contest to Jamaica is in full swing. The Cubs are kicking the crap, or getting their butts kicked by the Mets, by the way. Hold on. There we go. So just know that the Rocket Nation Cruise Contest is in full swing, so that's really exciting. You have to make Success Club in October, November, and December to qualify, and whoever gets the most Success Club points combined for the 3 months will be brought plus one guest of your choosing, and Tisha and I will bring you to Jamaica with us on the Success Club trip next year. So that is cool. We have, I think the top person has like 8 points right now. So even if you're at 0, it is still anybody's game. And I'm really excited with how much momentum has been built and how great everyone is doing. So that's really pumped. I'm really excited about that. 2 more things. We got the one next thing is about the Darren Hardy webinar. So in case you don't know, Darren Hardy is the author of The Compound Effect, which is an amazing book that you definitely should read. But Darren Hardy, Beachbody's actually given away a free webinar that he's going to be doing live just for Beachbody coaches. And all you have to do to qualify. Thanks. All you have to do to qualify is make Success Club this month, and you can be on the webinar. So that's really cool. And then the last thing is the Fall Classic is upon us. The Fall Classic is upon us, so that's really exciting. We are piecing together the teams. If you don't have a team, post in Rocket. We will get you paired up with somebody, and that way we can really crush November. So I'm excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. I'm really pumped to introduce our guest speaker, 3-star Diamond coach Jocelyn Napier. She's an elite contender. We've been working with her and her husband now for a month or so now, and they have the fire. They have the fire. They have what it takes. And we're just kind of refining and sharing and growing, and we're all kicking butt together. It's really exciting. Jocelyn's been a coach now since August of 2014, so not even that long, right? And she's doing super well. She went 3-star Diamond in less than a year. Less than a year, she went 3-star Diamond, so that's kind of a big deal. She's a teacher. She teaches 6th to 8th grade, so that's kind of cool. She's actually lost 35 pounds since starting her Beachbody journey, so huge wave for that. I see clapping. Everyone do the wave. There you go. And here's the really cool one. She's a Success Club 10 All-Star, and she has made Success Club 10 every single month she's been a coach. So without further ado, Jocelyn Napier is going to tell us all about Rockstar Challenge Groups and how she has totally rocked this business. I'm going to mute myself. Jocelyn, take it away.
Hey everybody, it's so great to be here. Thank y'all so much for having me on your call. I am super excited. Like he said, we've been working together for about a month, and it's been awesome for us in our business. And I'm excited to be here tonight to talk to you about something that I feel like has been crucial in me building my business to 3-star Diamond in 10 months and continuing that success, hoping to hit elite this year and getting 5-star in my first full year as a coach. So that being said, I think what I want to really focus on, I really wanted to talk to you today about rocking out your challenge groups. So for me, it's like I was trying to think of all of these things that I could give you pointers on that would be helpful. And I feel like this is the #1 thing that I have really kind of nailed down to have all the success I've had. So I wanted to share those tips with you in hopes that you get something out of it that helps you. If you're doing some of these things, great, but hopefully you gain something new that you can incorporate to your business. So like he said, at 3-star diamond, Success Club 10, All-Star, I'm really, really excited about those things. But really what I'm excited about is how many people that I have helped since I started this. When I started, I was at the heaviest weight I'd ever been. I was pretty miserable. I had gone through a divorce and I was kind of lost. And so when I started my journey, I didn't have a big transformation. Like I said, was the biggest I'd ever been. So when I kind of put out there that I was doing this, I just put on my Facebook page, hey, I am starting a group because I want to lose weight and I need accountability. And my very first challenge group, it was just this small amount of people, but I decided then that I was going to give it my all in that challenge group, and I was going to get them results, and I was going to get results. And so that kind of jump-started me into what I feel like has kind of been my secret sauce. So I'm going to give you some tips. So if you want to write them down, I know this is being recorded, but I'm going to give you some tips on how to rock your challenge group and how that's going to really ensure you build a good business. So the first tip, I always start my challenge group the first Monday of every month. Now, there's different opinions on when you should start a challenge group, but it's just worked for me because I started at the beginning. I always run 21-day challenge groups, only 21 days. No matter what program someone's doing, I run 21-day challenge groups, and here's why. I start on the Monday of the first Monday of the month. Then I run a 21-day challenge group. I give those people like a rockin' challenge group, which I'm going to give you some tips on. And then I still have a week at the end of the month to ensure Success Club and set up for my next month's challenge group. And some other things as coaches and things like that as well. So tip number 1, after you get your set date for your challenge group, I always, once I sell a challenge pack, I start them off right in a challenge group. Just like you would your coaches, those challenge members, I make sure I start them off right. And I feel like the 2 main things that I really want to like pound in and give value in the very beginning is the 2 things I always hear from people that is one of the biggest struggles. And that is time management and meal prepping and planning your nutrition. So in those prep moments before I start my challenge group, I have videos, I have ways to plan and prep your meal. I go over extensively the meal plan if they're doing 21-day fix. If they're not, I help them to create that nutrition plan and prepping for their week. I show them a video on how I prep my meals for the week to save time. And then we talk about time management and getting that workout in and ensuring that they have in their mind a set plan on what they're going to do for the next 21 days. And I make sure that they know that, because a lot of times if you throw a challenger into a challenge group and they don't have confidence in the nutrition plan and they don't have confidence in their time management, you're going to lose them or they're not going to get results. So that's tip number 1. Number 2, I post every single day. When I start day 1 in my challenge group, I post something very engaging, something very valuable, and I make sure that it's interactive. So I post something that's going to get everyone doing something and participating. And I help in that and participating myself. I think there's a lot lost in challenge groups if you just copy and paste your normal script for the day, post it in there, and then you dip for the day. It's very important for them to see you're right there with them. You're doing it with them. You're doing a program. You're doing Shakeology, and you're posting about it. So making sure that you have something that's engaging and that you're actually participating and not just posting a fact of the day or a post of the day and then you're out. So that's another tip. Next thing, participate with passion. So like in my challenge group, my sole goal is to bring the Beachbody atmosphere, which all of us coaches know, all of us coaches love, this positive, inspiring atmosphere that just makes our inside scream. I want each of my challengers to get just a taste of that, to feel that culture, to feel like they're a part of something that is amazing. So I try and bring all that passion into my challenge group so that they want to post, they want to participate, they're motivated, they want to go get their workout in because they don't want to be left out. I want to create that beach body culture in my challenge group. And then the next thing I do, tip 5, I give weekly and end of challenge group prizes. Now there's been some controversy like, okay, should I give a prize every challenge group? Yes. The reason being is in that first challenge group, a lot of people have like that first fire intrinsic motivation, but who doesn't want prizes? And who wouldn't work? I mean, it's crazy. Like, people will work for like a water bottle that cost me $5. I mean, they will go to the death to win that water bottle. But if you just say, hey, post this, and then you go about your business, you're not going to get as much interaction. So I give away a weekly prize in my 3 weeks. So I wound up giving 3-week prizes and then a final prize. And they're like just little things, like nothing too big, too crazy. Like I said, they'll work for anything. So I do a point system in the week, and whoever participates the most by posting like Shakeology pictures or their meal plan or participating in the daily activity, whatever it is, whoever is the most active that week wins the prize. If there's like a tie, then I'll just do a drawing. And then I give away those prizes. So the next week, they're like, okay, I'm going to win it this week. I'm on it. And so they just get fired up. And by the time the end of the challenge group's over, I give a final prize for the biggest transformation. And that's a bigger prize. It's like a $25 gift card or something that they actually want to work for. And I make this known at the beginning of the challenge group so they know what they're working for. And I concentrate solely really on before and after pictures and measurements and not like the scale necessarily, because I really focus in my groups on not paying attention to the scale, just because it's been chaos for me in the scale of my life. So I'm like, pictures and measurements say it all. So I do that. And then the final thing with rocking your challenge group is you have to ensure that each and every challenger gets results, whether that be giving them more value. If you're not seeing them post a lot, I always private message them. If someone's not posting your challenge group, it's for one of two reasons. I've found that it's either because they're private and they are weird about posting workout selfies and all that, or they're not doing the program. They're not doing everything they need to do each day to post. So I reach out to them and I just say, hey, what's going on? And a lot of times they'll either tell me that they're having an issue, or they feel confused, or they don't know what's going on, or they're struggling. And that's when I can really help them. If I just put my challengers in a challenge group, post my posts every day, don't have interaction, and I dip out and I don't follow up with them and they don't get results, my business isn't moving forward. So I make sure that I rock that challenge group and that every single person matters and that every single person gets results. Because if every single person gets results, that's 10 times more people that you're going to help and you're going to push forward in your business. So getting people results is my main goal. Creating that passion and that atmosphere is also in the top of my main goals. Here's why that's so important. So on that last day, when we share our results, if you ran a challenge group, that you have those people that you're like, man, this person would be like a rock star coach, or, the ones that are like posting all the time and they're getting after it. Those people are going to be good coaches on your team. The ones that have had results, they're fired up, they're posting every day. You're like, okay, this person needs to be on my team. So that last day, I reach out to those people that I feel like in my heart, I know they got to be on my team. And I set up a call with them and I invite them to the coaching opportunity. And that's like immediately after they've come off the high of their results. I talk to them about everything, and instill, the main thing is I instill belief in them immediately. And I tell them, you know, you can do this. Like, this, you were made for this. And I point out things that matter to them, because I've already gone through that with the challenge group. I've gotten to know what motivates them. So I point out things that I know they would be good coaches. And I pull on those things because that's what matters to them. And most of the time, I'll get them to sign up as a coach in that phone conversation. If I don't, I always invite them, and on every challenger, I put it out there that I'm having a coach sneak peek or a coach webinar, and I do that Monday right after my challenge group ends. So that last week of the month is where like the craziness happens usually, because I invite them to that coach sneak peek or coach webinar, depending on whichever one works for me at that time. And then I spend that whole week doing a celebration results week for my challenge group on my main profile page. Here's why that has got me SC10 and where I'm at every single month. Because that last week, I take one day and I pick those Rockstar Challengers and I ask them, I say, can I share your results? I don't make them do like their original before and afters, because that freaks people out. So I'm like, you know, just, it can be a cute picture of you, just do a face shot, something where you know, look cute. I mean, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I just make this cute collage and I put like how much they lost or what their main achievement was across like the little collage. And I put them as like my motivational Monday on my main page. Now, if they have decided to become a coach before that, like we've had that phone call, they're going to be a coach. This is going to help you so much or help them so much, it's not even real. Or if they're in my coach sneak peek, this is going to drive their decision. Because what happens is you post that on your page and you tag them, and then all of a sudden, all their friends are blowing it up like, oh my God, congrats, great job. What are you doing? They're liking it. And all of a sudden, if they've just become a coach, I'm like, girl, you just filled up a challenge group and you just got your Shakeology paid for off the bat. And that just fires them up. Like, so now they're fired up from the results. They're fired up because now all of a sudden they're like, what, that was easy. Like, and it's that immediate, like, rock star attitude that you instill in them. If they don't sign up as a coach in that phone call and they're in my coach sneak peek, then I go to them like, girl, you just got, like, all these people asking about it. Like, do you want the referral credit for these people, or do you want me to get the referral credit? Because all these people are asking what you're doing, and there's got to be some of them that really need this. You know what it's done for your life. You know how passionate you are about this. Why not share it with other people? So I usually then convert those rock star challengers that typically become good coaches at that point. Now, if like all my other challengers, or if they decide like, you know, it's great, I think it's awesome, I love the results, but the coaching thing is just not me. I can't do it. I'm going to leave it to you. Well, this is still really beneficial for you, because then you go in and you message every single person that's commented or liked. I even message the people who like the status, and I have this script that I send them, and you know, just ask them. Here, I'm going to read it to you just because I just sent one and it's great. So I say, I'm just going to use names. So I say, hey, Mary, I saw you like Sally's post. I'm her coach. I hope it's okay that I'm reaching out to you. If you wanted more information on how she had such a great transformation, I'd love to give you information on our Fall into Fitness Challenge group coming up. I'd love to help you if you're looking to lose some weight. Do you currently have a fitness and nutrition program? And then I say something like personal about their profile or their profile picture, like relatable to connect with them. Like, by the way, your kids are super cute, or something like that. And then a lot of times, you know, you may not get any, it's a cold invite. So you may get somebody that messages you back, you may not, but you've just added like a ton of contacts to your friends list, or I send them a friend request and then send them that message. And so you've just added a ton of contacts to your list, and even if they don't respond at that moment or they don't join at that moment, they're going to start watching what you're doing, and they're going to start watching this friend and what they continue to do with their results as well. So I feel like that's like the secret sauce, because if you can invite them to the coaching opportunity, they already are a great challenger, you know they'd be a good coach, and you can put that fire in them like immediately, where they see like they get that confidence. Because as a new coach, you feel like intimidated, or you're like, I can't be a coach, like this isn't my thing. So, you know, they really like get intimidated. Well, all of a sudden, this is just like builds their confidence, and they're like ready to roll with it. So that is the secret sauce in that. And then all my other challengers, I do like a motivational Monday, a transformation Tuesday. These are all like individual who I feel like really rocked it. And then at the end of the week, like a fit Friday or a fit group Friday, I do like a picture of myself, like either flexing or doing like, you know, something crazy. And then I put all my challengers in like little bitty faces all over the collage and put how many pounds were lost in my challenge group. And I'm like, you know, my last challenge group rocked it. We, you know, 110 pounds lost. And then that Friday after that, that's when I start inviting to my next challenge group. So like that next Monday is like a few days before, like the first Monday of the month, I start inviting to my next challenge group. All my warm markets seeing these results all week is proof the products work. They see this consistently month after month, and it just rolls over. So then you're not only getting SC points for, you know, new challengers that you're getting, but you're also getting SC points for those challengers that are turning into coaches. So I've hit well over SC10 many months because of this system. And it works because people want to see results. And if you can get people results, they turn into good coaches. If you can create that atmosphere, then you've got them. So I think if you can rock your challenge group, you can rock your challenge members to the core, then you're going to rock your business. So I hope that some of that helped you. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. But that's really what I do. I really feel like that's kind of the secret sauce in my game plan of where I am today at 14 months, 3-star. Thank y'all for having me.
That was so good. There's so many great points. My favorite had to have been about the culture, right? If you create a positive culture, people are going to want to be a part of it. They're going to want to see what the next step is. And then you focus on helping them. And then that's how you produce rockstar coaches of your own. So it all comes back to create a fun environment and legitimately try to help people. So I really liked it. There were so many points in there, guys. So make sure you have your notes. If you have to rewatch the video, we're going to post it in the team. And if you have any questions for Jocelyn in the next 45 seconds or so, go ahead and post them in the chat, and I'll just keep on rambling until then. But Jocelyn, thank you for doing this. Like, that was really insightful.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. No doubt in our minds now why you have the success you have in such a short amount of time. But I guess that's it. Guys, go ahead and run over to her page and post on her wall and blow her up and tell her how awesome she is. And that was really great. But we'll see you guys next week. And right back here. It's the same time, same place every week. All right. Have a good week, guys. Bye-bye.
See y'all.